Hello students. So today we will start with a new chapter, weather, climate and adaptations of animals to this climate. So let's see what we will learn today. So today we will learn a little introduction on weather and climate. Then we will go to definition and elements that comprises the weather, then maximum and minimum temperatures, and finally we will discuss about weather reports. Now see, during the summer days, we wear light colored clothes because the weather is hot, isn't it? In winter, we prefer to wear dark colored clothes because the weather is cold. And if there are clouds in the sky on a particular day, we usually take an umbrella with us because the weather is cloudy and it may rain anytime. Now, if there is going to be a religious function or wedding in our family, then our elders, you might have seen, they discuss the weather which is likely to be at the point of time and plan accordingly, isn't it? So many times we have heard that experts discussing the weather on radio or television before the start of a game like a cricket match. Why? Because say a cloudy weather can change the course of a cricket match or spoil it altogether by bringing the showers of rain. Thus, what we can say that weather has a great effect on our life, everyday life. In fact, many of our activities are planned by taking into account the weather is predicted for that day. Now, it is for this reason that there are daily reports of impending weather in newspapers, radio, and television. Radio, obviously, in the earlier days. And nowadays most of the people, they are using the smartphones. In the smartphone also you will find that the weather forecast or weather reports each and every hours they are updated. Now, however, if we plan to go to a hill station for holidays, then we always take along with us like woolen clothes with us. Why? Because the climate on the hill station is always cold. Now, on the other hand, if we are going to any coastal areas, then we do not need the woolen clothes because the climate is not there cold. In fact, it's very hot over there, hot as well as humid. Okay, so in this chapter, what we will study, first we will discuss about the weather and climate, and then we will see how different types of animals, okay, are adapted to the climate of their habitats. Okay, so before that we should know what is humidity and what is rainfall. Now, what is humidity? As you can see in the slide, humidity is a measure of water vapor in the air. Now, all of you know what is a water vapor. Water vapor, it is a gaseous form of water. Okay, now when the amount of water vapor in the air is high, then what we say? We say the humidity is very high and the air, it feels what? It feels moist. Now, under these conditions, what happens? The sweat from one body does not evaporate readily, and what we feel very hot and uncomfortable. Now, if the humidity in an area is generally high, then the climate is said to be there humid. On the other hand, if the amount of water vapor in the air is low, we say that humidity is low. Now, when the humidity is low, the air, it feels dry. Under these conditions, the sweat from our body evaporates rapidly and we feel cool and comfortable. And how this humidity is measured? The unit is percentage. Okay, a humidity of, let's say, 100% at a particular temperature means that air is saturated with water vapor at that temperature. Okay, what does it mean? Which it means that air holding the maximum amount of water for that temperature. Okay, now rainfall, it is measured by an instrument known as what? Rain gauge. Now, rain gauge, what is that? It is basically a measuring cylinder with a funnel at the top to collect rainwater. Okay, and it is measured in the unit of millimeters. Now, we will discuss in details about weather. Now, as you can see in the slide, what is the definition of weather? The day-to-day condition of the atmosphere at a place and time with respect to the temperature, pressure, humidity, wind speed and wind direction, sunshine, clouds, rainfall, etc. is said to be as weather at a particular place at that particular time. Okay. Now, suppose if I say that like if the temperature of air around us on a particular day is high, then what we say? That the weather is hot today. Now, just the vice versa, if the temperature on a day is low, we say that weather is cold. If there is a lot of water vapor, we say that the weather is humid. And if there is a precipitation, okay, then what we say? That the weather, it is rainy today. Okay, and if the hot you can say and if a lot of wind starts on a blowing, okay, on a day, then what we say that weather is very windy today. Okay, now what are the major elements that determine the weather? The major elements that determine the weather at a particular place are temperature, pressure, humidity, wind speed and direction, sunshine, clouds and rainfall. Okay, now there are many types of weather. You can say hot, cold, sunny, foggy, windy, dry, humid, rainy. Okay, now this weather at a place is generally not the same on any 2 days. Okay, the weather at a place, it changes day after day and week after the week. Actually, weather is such a complex phenomenon that it can change over even a very short period of time. Okay, that is what we can say that weather, it is never constant anywhere. Okay, so it is not easy to predict a weather. The weather, it plays a very big part in our life. Okay, weather affects many of the things that we do. For example, whatever we are wearing, okay, then what food we are eating, that also depends upon the weather. Okay, and we make our travel plans keeping the weather in our mind. Now, how the weather is produced? Weather, it is produced by the heat of the sun and the effect on the atmosphere. Okay, now how does this happen? Now see, the sun, it is a huge sphere of hot gases at a very high temperature, right? Now, though the distance of the sun from the earth, it is very large, even then it is a source of heat and light energy on the earth. Okay, now this heat energy of the sun, it is absorbed and reflected by the earth's surface, ocean and atmosphere, and plays an important role in determining the weather at a particular place. Okay, I am discussing with one example. Suppose the sun's heat causes water from the ocean and land to evaporate. Now, these water vapor rises up in the atmosphere, it gets cooled, condensed and form cloud in the atmosphere, which produce rain that leads to rainy weather. Okay, now similarly, the heat from the sun hits the earth's surface. The hot surface of the earth heats the air near it. The hot air, since it is lighter, it rises up, creating an area of low pressure. Now, air from the high pressure area moves towards the low pressure area. Now, these air moving from high pressure area to low pressure area are called what? Wind. So it is the sun's heat, okay, which causes the wind to blow, and it gives us what? It gives us windy weather. So what we can conclude over here, we can say that all types of weather, okay, or rather I can say all the changes in the weather are caused by the sun. Okay, thus we can say the sun, it is a primary source of energy which cause the change in the weather. Next, we will discuss about maximum and minimum temperatures. What is maximum temperature? The highest temperature reached during the day is called the maximum temperature. Okay, and what is minimum temperature? The lowest temperature during the day is called the minimum temperature. Okay, now in order to prepare the weather reports, every day you will find, if you hear the news, what you will hear over there, the maximum temperature and minimum temperatures are recorded at a place every day. Okay, now when does this occur? The maximum temperature of a day, generally it occurs in the afternoon at 12 o'clock, and minimum temperature of a day generally occurs in the early morning when the sun rises. Okay, now these maximum and minimum temperature, it keeps on changing day by day. Okay, if you see every day weather report, okay, in the weather report always you will find the maximum temperatures and minimum temperatures are provided. So if you compare, okay, the maximum temperatures and minimum temperatures over a week, you will find that even there is a slight difference between the maximum temperatures and minimum temperatures of each day, right? Now, weather reports. Now next we will discuss about weather reports. Now before I discuss about weather reports, first of all you have to know what is weather forecasting. Prediction of weather in advance is called what? Weather forecasting. Okay, the weather experts, they use various types of data collected by earth stations in different parts of the country, as well as by the satellites orbiting high up in the sky, to predict the weather well in advance. Okay, now this scientific study of the weather, it is known as what? Meteorology, and the scientists who study and forecast weather are called what? Meteorologists. Okay, now we will discuss in details about what weather report. Now every day, as I said you, we see the weather reports in newspapers, in TV, nowadays in smartphone. Okay, what does a daily weather report consist of? The daily weather report, it carries the information about temperatures, humidity and rainfall during the past 24 hours, and also it gives the timings of sunrise, sunset, moonrise and moonset. Okay, the weather report also, it predicts the weather of a day. Okay, for example, here you can see one sample weather report is here. Here what you can see at the top, what it is written, maximum. Maximum means maximum temperature. Maximum temperature, it was recorded as 33 degrees Celsius. Okay, and minimum temperature plus 3 means it can be means 33 plus 3, that is 36 degrees. So it was in between 33 to 36 degree average. Now minimum temperature, it is 16 degree Celsius. Okay, plus 2, that means it varies between 16 to 18 on that particular day. Okay, moon set, the timing is given, and moon rise. Okay, on the very next day the timing is given. Sunset and sunrise also you can see. Now what is the gist of this weather? Here you see the gist, what it is written, clear sky, that means no presence of cloud in the sky, mist in the morning, that is water droplets, dew. Okay, maximum and minimum temperatures will be around, that is for the next day, 33 degrees Celsius and 17 degrees Celsius. And maximum humidity on Sunday, it was 82% and minimum it was what, 29%. So what it is given over here, that is the weather report. It tells us the maximum humidity recorded in the past 24 hours, it was 82%, and minimum humidity was recorded in the past 24 hours, it was 29%. Okay, now since rainfall, it does not occur every day, so no rainfall has been recorded in this weather report during the past 24 hours. And if there was a rainfall, here it should be mentioned in terms, in the unit of millimeter. Okay, now weather reports, they are prepared by the scientists, those are known as meteorologists of the meteorology department of the government. Okay, meteorological department, they collects all the data on the condition of atmosphere, like you can say temperature, pressure, wind speed, wind direction, humidity, sunshine, cloud formation, rainfall or snowfall from various sources, and then they prepare the weather report. Okay, the times of sunrise and sunset, they also change during the weather. Now during summer, the sunrise is early and sunset is late. Due to this, what happens, the days are longer in summer and nights are shorter. On the other hand, during winter, the sunrise is late but the sunset is earlier. Now due to these days, due to this, what happens, the days are shorter in winter but nights are longer. Okay, so this is all about the discussion of weather. In our next class, what we will discuss, in our next class we will discuss about the climate. Thank you, students.